Hey everyone! So today I'm here to review the Sephora Collection Gem and the Holograms Truly Outrageous Liquid Lips set. It retails for $25 US, $31 in Canada, and contains 5 lip products that are 0.083 ounces each. It is said to be a limited edition 5-piece liquid lipstick set inspired by the colors represented in the live-action movie with nods to the original cartoon. The packaging is a smaller plastic lip gloss style tube, and they have a velvet doe foot applicator. They also have a very strong watermelon candy type scent that can be noticed and tasted on initial application, and it does fade eventually over time. Also worth noting, it states on the box that these liquid lipsticks do separate naturally over time, which they do. When sat for a long period of time, I found that the lipsticks became very oily and sheared down, so you will want to shake them before application. Fashion Fame is a transparent pale pink with fuchsia sparkle and a glossy finish. This particular one out of the set is actually a lip gloss, not a liquid lipstick, and it had a much thicker, tacky consistency to it, but it was still smooth and easy to apply regardless. They recommend layering this gloss over the liquid lipsticks to create a bold, multi-dimensional look, and when I did pair it over top of a liquid lipstick, it really added extra shine to the lips without overly disturbing the product that was underneath, and the shimmer in it was noticeable. Fashion Fame wore well for 3 hours when worn alone. Like a Dream is a light to medium dusty rose with warm undertones and a matte finish. This shade applied smoothly, evenly, and mostly opaque. I did feel that my natural lip pigmentation did show through in some areas, especially around the edges, but it was comfortable on the lips, although I did notice that it started to crack in the fine lines towards the end of wear. Like a Dream wore well for 4.5 hours before fading. In comparison, Clinique's Plum Pop was darker and more plum. Kat Von D's Double Dare was darker and more brown. Marc Jacobs' Infamous was darker and cooler. The Sephora Collection Marvelous Mauve was darker and more brown. And the Sephora Collection Pink Souffle was lighter and more pink. Music is Magic is a medium brightened magenta with warm undertones and a matte finish. This shade applied smoothly, evenly, and opaque. It was comfortable to wear as the color didn't overly cling to lips like liquid lipsticks sometimes do, but again, I found that the color did look lighter around the edges. I also didn't experience any cracking or flaking with this shade. Music is Magic wore well for 5 hours and left behind a stain. In comparison, Kat Von D's Sexer was darker and cooler. MAC's Flat Out Fabulous was darker and more purple. Sephora Collection's Whipped Blush was brighter, cooler, and matte. And the Too Faced Melted Fuchsia was brighter and cooler. To the Rescue is a medium muted berry red with warm undertones and a matte finish. This shade applied smoothly, evenly, and mostly opaque. It had a very fine shimmer mixed in, which I felt made it more comfortable to wear opposed to the flat matte shades in the set. And once again, I didn't experience any cracking or flaking with this shade. To the Rescue wore well for 5 hours and left behind a stain. In comparison, Bite Beauty's Aubergine was brighter and more purple. Kat Von D's Wolf's Mouth was darker, warmer, and metallic. NARS's Scarlet Empress was brighter and cooler, and the Sephora Collection Blackberry Sorbet was darker, more burgundy, and muted. She's Got the Power is a blackened purple with very fine blue and fuchsia shimmer, cool undertones, and a semi-matte finish. This shade applied smoothly, semi-even, and mostly opaque. It had a much thicker cream consistency that almost felt slippery, which made it difficult to apply. A second layer could be applied to correct the unevenness, but too thick of a layer causes the product to flake off. She's Got the Power lasted 4 hours before fading and left behind a stain. In comparison, Kat Von D's Poe was darker and more blue. MAC's Matte Royal was lighter, cooler, and more blue. The Sephora Collection Polished Purple was more purple and opaque. And the Too Faced Melted Villain was lighter, more mauve, and muted. So overall, while the lipsticks didn't have the greatest performance, especially the wear time for being a liquid lipstick, it's a nice collector's set for any Gem and the Holograms fan, especially for those of you who grew up with the cartoon. While some of the shades featured are very similar to permanent shades in the Sephora Collection Cream Lip Stain line, I honestly found the formulas to be completely different, and I would highly recommend checking out the permanent shades over this set if you're interested in a liquid lipstick. Unless, of course, Gem and the Holograms is a nostalgic thing to you. So be sure to let me know in the comments below if you've checked this set out. If you're a Gem and the Holograms biggest fan, or if you actually went and saw the new movie and what your thoughts are on that, because I have heard very mixed reviews on it. As always, don't forget to check out my blog for more details, photos, and swatches, as well as like, comment, and subscribe to show your support. If you'd like to give me a follow, I will have all of my social media listed here, as well as down in the description. As I always say, I hope you found this review helpful, and I hope that you're having a fantastic day, and thank you so much for watching.